Brighton 3, Chelsea nil. Yep, they've lost again to Brighton. They've lost to Brighton twice in the space of about 8 days. How? How? I remember when Brighton beat Manchester United, everyone was like, Brighton have Brightoned Manchester United. No, they have turned the theatre of dreams to theatre of nightmares. What about you, Chelsea? I took those memes, and you know what? I just said, you know what? I'll just let it be. I remember when the season was starting, I said, Maresca is a Guardiola copycat. But now the problem is that he copies his tactics but not his mentality. Chelsea, at a particular point in the season, was scoring the most goals, conceding the least goals. Then the reporter asked the coach, are you in a title race? The coach could have said, we'll continue winning and see how far we get. He could have said, we'll see, we'll continue, we're not bothered on the table or we're focused on getting results. He could have even said, we'll see where this goes. He said, we're not in a title race. I mean, he does realize he's the coach of Chelsea, right? The team that won the Champions League in 2021, they won also the UEFA Super Cup. They have been to Wembley almost every season. I said almost every season because 21-22, they reached both Carabao FA Cup finals. 23-24, they lost the Carabao Cup final. And I'm pretty sure there are some things that I've just maybe forgotten. But Chelsea is a big club. You can't be saying we're not ready to win the title. When Leicester won the title, do you think the coach said anything like that? No. And that's Leicester City. Otherwise, this coach is funny. And then just the performance. I was watching the match. Then for some reason, network problems. I don't know what's wrong with DSTV. It just said you've lost your internet connection. Then just like that, I stopped watching the match. I tried to watch it on my phone. Still, network was a problem. But that performance was shocking. And now for the main talk of the town. Mr. Freedom. When Rashford made a post about him arriving at Aston Villa, Sancho posted in his comments saying freedom. This man here, Chelsea fans were like, no, we've scammed Manchester United. Yeah, we're going to make Sancho is a world-class player. He got you 3 assists in 3 games? And then he showed you his true colors. He showed you guys his true colors. I wasn't even worried. I was not even worried when I saw Sancho getting assists because he was just getting assists. It's just an assist. The person that's doing most of the goal is the goal scorer. And if you look at his assists, they're not really really good passes. They're just basic. We told you guys about Sancho. You didn't want to listen. Now you have to pay 25 million for him. And let me tell you something. This guy has very high wages. But the coach was, okay, but we told you guys about Sancho. We told you. You didn't want to listen. And now you are suffering the effects right now. Jackson, yes, he misses. He's been injured, but he puts in a fight. That's one thing I can say. He holds up the ball well. He knows how to make a pass. And once in a while, he'll actually score you a few goals. Yes, we are harsh to criticize Jackson because we know he can be better. But even in Jackson's worst season, which was last season, he's still better than Sancho. Because Jackson actually wants to fight for that ball. He wants to fight for the club. But Maresca, I'm starting to really doubt him as a coach. He did deceive us, but ever since he made that statement saying Chelsea are not in a title race, everything was going sour. You don't say that as a coach. You do not say that. A club filled with Yahoo boys. I remember making a case for Pedro Neto. I was wondering why he didn't start, but this man, how is he starting? And Chelsea, your players are funny. Modric was on enhancing performance enhancers, yet his performance was not enhanced. So if Modric was playing like that with performance enhancing stuff, what if he doesn't have those things? How is he going to play? This is scary. And what hurts me the most is that the big clubs of the top 6, they're just trash. They're not representing their fans well. United and Tottenham, they're fighting a relegation battle. Chelsea, you were in the title race and then you decided to not be in the title race. So I think the pressure has dropped. Because I think these guys actually wanted to challenge for the title. Then Maresca made that silly statement. That's why everything went bad. Arsenal, those guys are title pretenders. Manchester City, they're not having their best season. It's like the top six is falling apart. I really do hope these clubs fix their problems. Otherwise, Yahoo boys, you have lost again. I know you know what, I don't care if Manchester United lose their next match as long as I've made my statement. Otherwise, peace out. Chelsea fans, 25 mil for Sancho, another win for us.